are live. Hey, hey, how's it going? It's Jules here. It's 6 o'clock and it's Thursday. We are live. Broadcast, as always, by the spectacular GTM events. This is what we do. Streaming is our business. Now, do you notice that I might look a little bit different this week? That would be because we've got a whole suite of new cameras. And lads, are the new cameras 4K?
No!
What are they?
4.6!
4.6K, that's how rock and roll we are here at GTM events. And this is what we do. We can do this in a studio, in any random location, out on the street, wherever it may be, a business, an event, whatever it is, and we can stream across social media on all platforms. So if you need that for your business or your event or your product or launch or whatever it is, call us now, gtmevents.com. We're waiting for your call. So there's my cheesy plug in for this. Thank you. A big, huge shout out to Graham and Colin from GTM Events. They are the two amazing lads behind the cameras and all the techie stuff and everything here. The best guys to work with on the planet, I have to say. I love you guys, you're just amazing. So, right, Q&A. Thank you so much for sending in all of your amazing questions. It's a great selection now because I said you can ask me about anything, and you did take me the opportunity to ask a few personal questions, shall we say, and I'm going to answer them now. Before we do that, the other thing is, when I came into the office earlier on, the lads were asking me, what are you on, Jules? Because I'm quite hyper today. I'm feeling just buzzing. I'm feeling, I feel great. I was even doing all this sort of stuff and everything. Going down the stairs. What am I on? Am I on drugs? No. I am on the Jules plan. I just feel amazing. And the other thing is, thank you to all of you who have sent me messages saying that you're on it too, you're absolutely loving it, and you're feeling it in your clothes. Good. Avoid that scales, as you've seen in my previous vlogs. Feel it in your clothes. And it really is simple. Like, people keep asking me, Jules, have you got like a book out about all of this? Is there a plan that I have to buy? Is there a subscription? Where do I download all this information, everything? I'm like, lads, I'm giving away all of this for free. Everything is on my website, which is julescoll.com. You go there and you click on a section that says Lose It with Jules, and in that is all of the recipes, how to meal plan, a meal planner. You choose a breakfast, a lunch and a dinner and a selection of snacks throughout the day. You drink your de-bloater, you watch all of the vlogs, all of the advice and everything is in there. It's all completely free. There is no subscriptions, no sign-ups, no nothing. It's just all there, and I'm giving it all away. And now the reason that I'm able to do this and I'm in the lucky position of being able to create this vlog series is because Havana Skin Clinic support me and sponsor this vlog series, and they are absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited about starting treatments and everything in there with them really soon. They are specialists in laser hair removal, all sorts of really fancy, like the high end of facials, as opposed to the, you know, kind of pampering stuff. They do the ones that like reverse the clock, and they do loads of laser treatments and everything like that, and they're incredible. So you should check out their website. It's havanaskinclinic.com. So we have them to thank for being the amazing sports that I can give you all of this information and the whole lot. Right, let's start off with our questions. First question in is from Sandy. First off, I want to say, Sandy, I always see you liking and commenting on my posts on Facebook. I notice all the people who are back all the time, and Sandy, your name always crops up, and you've been around for a long time, and I just want to say thank you very much. I massively appreciate it. I get loads of messages from people. It's amazing. Like, I have an automatic response on my messages because I can't reply to the volume of stuff that comes in. And there's been so many messages coming in from people just saying, Jules, thank you. I'm loving your vlogs, and just thank you for putting all this information out there, and thank you for being real and being honest. And it's so lovely to see it coming back from everybody, that you really appreciate just me being myself and just going, listen, I am a normal person with my own insecurities. I'm trying to wing it through life. I'm winning at some things and losing at the others, but I'll just be honest about it. And it makes me real. Well, what else could I be? Well, I suppose I could be fake, but I'm just like, nah, not going to do that. And it's lovely to see that you all can see that and appreciate it. So anyway, shut up, Jules, and answer the bleeding questions. Okay, Sandy's asking me about yogurts. She says, if you're doing dairy free, I watched your vlog and the cocoa dairy have too much sugar, so I use quark. but I'm not sure if it's any better as it is classed as dairy. Help, please. Thank you. Okay, so those cocoa yogurts that I showed in the vlog about yogurts, yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 teaspoons of sugar they have in them. Now, obviously, because they're dairy free, means they have no naturally occurring sugars like lactose. So, I mean, that's 3 teaspoons, I think it was 3 or 4 added to it. Disaster. Then obviously all of the other dairy has got naturally occurring sugar, which is lactose, and then most of the yogurts on the shelves, they have things like no added sugar, but what they've done is added in like fruit juice concentrates and everything that also basically sugar under different names, and they put them in there. They put all the branding out there to make you think that it's the healthiest choice ever, and most of the time it isn't, because it's got sugar ploughed into everything. Now, Sandy, unfortunately quark does come under the category of dairy as well, and I have received lots of messages from people saying, Jules, I've gone dairy free. There was one person, Pamela, who said, Jules, I've gone dairy free, you have changed my life. I just wanted to say thank you. I didn't realise how much milk I was having until I cut it out, and now I am all about the coconut milk. I did it, the whole dairy-free thing, not as an intolerance or anything like that, but just because I watched lots of documentaries about dairy, and I decided to do it as an experiment, and it changed my life. Personally, what I think it boils down to is that the human body isn't designed to break down milk. So when you don't put actual cow's milk, I'm talking about cow's milk, when you don't put that dairy into your body has the break from having to be under the pressure of the digestive system trying to break it down. Normally we create a lot of mucus when we're trying to break down milk. So going dairy free has given me tons of energy, and just I used to have this constant like sinus sort of thing all the time, and like a runny nose and everything, and just feeling, this is gross, but mucusy. And now I don't have any of that. Bye bye dairy, smell you later. So Sandy, to finally answer your question, quark is under the category of dairy. So if you want to go properly dairy free, you're going to have to lose that quark. Now, if you really have to have a yogurty type substance in your life, what I would recommend is that on my website, you go to the snack section and the recipe for chia puddings. They are so delicious. Actually, I made them in a vlog the other night, and the chia puddings have the consistency of a yogurt. They have no dairy in them. Really, really good. All of the, what's the word? The health benefits of chia seeds, insanely good for your digestive system and for just clearing everything through you. So what I'd suggest is that you make chia puddings, lash them in the fridge. I did an experiment making them with my brother Gavin last night, and we made the same chia pudding recipe, and what we did was added in 2 teaspoons of raw cacao powder into the mix. And what did we do? Turned them into chocolate puddings. Oh my God, girlfriend, they are amazing. So I will update that recipe on my website soon if you want to make chocolatey type of ones. Okay, question from Alana. Alana, you nosy thing. Jules, what's the update on your love life? Don't leave us hanging. Well, gals, the amount of questions that you ask me about this and text messages that I get, even from journalists all the time going, Story Jules, are you still single? And I'm just like, just cue the tumbleweed and the crickets there, lads. We should just have that as a sound effect. Yeah, just play the violins there. Yeah, I know, whatever, because I've written about it loads and you just seem to be interested, and I'm like Ireland's Bridget Jones. There is no update on my love life, lads. It is tumbleweeds, crickets, and I am falling in love with myself. That's what I'm doing. There's nobody that I fancy more than myself at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that. But if there is anything spectacular that happens, I'll let you know. Sarah asks, if you had to invite 5 people to dinner, living or dead, who would they be? Okay, I probably should have thought about this when the question came in, because the first thing that I thought of was, if it can be anybody living or dead, you know that the answer, first of all, is going to be Rick Mail. Is going to be the first person at the dinner table. To be honest, if I would only pick 4 other people if I had to. I would just like dinner with me and Rick. Grand, done, don't need anybody else there. But if I had to choose other people, okay, well, I'm going to need food cooked, so I'm going to need Nigella there. I'm going to need some serious funnies, so I'm going to get Steve Coogan, but in character as Alan Partridge. That would be awesome. Who else would I want there to be interesting to talk to? Ellen DeGeneres. I would love to have Ellen there. And who would be the other person? God, any person living or dead. Oh, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, topless at the table. Yeah, that would be my perfect
Jules,
dream dinner. What?
If you were to have a superhero, who would it be?
If I had to have a superhero at the table, who would it be? It would probably be Wonder Woman. Be Wonder Woman. And I was supposed to go to the Wonder Woman premiere last night and I completely forgot about it. And I had tickets for it and everything. I've too much on, lads. I've too much on. So anyway, how were your teeth so white? Right, lads, when I had my Snapchat open, this was the most common question that I would be asked all the time. What's the story with your teeth, Jules? Have you got them bleached? Okay, here's the story on my teeth. I had massive overcrowding when I was a kid and I got loads of teeth removed, and I had braces for about 9 months when I was a teenager. And then at the age of 18, I went to the dentist, and now 18 as in we're talking 19 years ago, oh my God, I went to the dentist. Now this is when it was still legal in the country because it's illegal now, and I got my teeth bleached. And the way that they used to do it back in the day was they put this, obviously I think it was the peroxide or something that was in it. Legally it was a much higher percentage that you could get. They used to put it on my teeth, and then they put in this gum shieldy thing and a blue light, the same way that they kind of do it now, but the percentages that are legal are much, much lower now. So I got it done with the old Maxi one back in the day, and my teeth were like Britney Spears white. Now obviously they're not as white as they were back then, like insane. I used to work in a wine shop. It was called McCabe's Wines in Foxrock Village, and the dentist was above. And when people would come in and ask about getting their teeth bleached, he used to say, right, if you want to know about it, just go downstairs, have a look at the girl in the shop down there, try and make her smile, and you'll see how white her teeth are, and there's the results. So people used to come down all the time, just kind of be walking into the shop kind of going, you know, or just going, oh, yeah, have a look at my teeth. So that was 19 years ago. Now, obviously time has passed and they're not as white as they used to be, but what I put it down to is my toothpaste. I've used the same toothpaste for maybe 25 years, and it was my dad who put me onto it. You get it in the supermarket. It's called, I think this is how you pronounce it, euthymol. It's in a white box. It looks like something from the 1930s, which I think it actually is. It says on it, a scientific preparation. It's a luminous pink. It's kind of like nearly a little bit spicy, and it's like an antiseptic. This is what it feels like, an antiseptic tooth paste. It's only about €2.50. I've used it forever and I haven't done any bleachy thing. Actually, I got some random teeth whitening kit from Lloyd's Pharmacy in some gift box that they sent me, and I tested, but I only did one night of it, and I haven't actually properly done it. I would actually love to get my teeth topped up again, but people ask me about my teeth all the time. There you go. Go to the supermarket or any pharmacy, get euthymol. I'll tag it in the comments below after this. Magical toothpaste. It's fantastic. Right, next question. Denise asking me, Jules, have you got any holidays planned that you are going to vlog? Now lads, I wish I was going off on holidays. I've got a massive travel bug at the moment, a real thing for wanderlust. I have in my head that I want to go off and become a travel vlogger after this. So if there's any travel companies or anybody in the travel industry that wants to get in touch with me, please do, because I haven't seen any of the world and I would love to. I have no holidays planned, but I have been thinking though is that I would like a little sort of Irish break to get away. My BB bad bitch character, loads of you love her, and the sketch that I wrote for her the other day, I wrote while I'm trying to churn out all of this content for vlogs, and I wrote it really fast. And what I'd love to do, because it is my job anyway, working as a screenwriter, I'd love to sit down and properly have the time to write some constructed comedy sketches for BB. So I'm thinking maybe the week after next I might rock, I don't know, down the country somewhere. Cool, 16 minutes, thank you. I might rock down the country somewhere and stay in a hotel or something like that for a couple of days and just kind of chill out by myself and just write some good BB stuff and come up with some more content for vlogs. I feel like, even though I think we're on day 27 now, I feel like I haven't even started. I feel like I have so much more coming in the vlogs. Actually, that's one of the questions from somebody asked. Orla was asking, Jules, what can we expect for more upcoming vlogs? Absolutely loving them. I mean, I haven't even touched on the whole thing that I said I would talk about, depression and anxiety. I haven't even gone there yet. So that's really kind of important vlog to me. So it's all coming up, and I just feel like I have so much more to kind of teach in regard to weight loss, and then obviously let you know about my progression of things. I have tons more planned. So all you have to do is tune in every day at 6 o'clock and just watch and absorb. And often I would advise as well going back to the vlogs and rewatching them again, because there is so much content that I'm putting out there that there's just so much to learn all the time that sometimes you need to hear things twice for it to kind of sink in. Tanya asked, did your PCOS ever come back? So PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I wrote about at length in Flabyrinth, and we documented a huge amount in my documentary 9 Stone Lighter. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what polycystic ovarian syndrome is, basically, we're going to, if there's any blokes watching this now, TMI, we're going to be talking about periods. Yes, okay. So I got my first period when I was 12. They were always irregular and just kind of a bit not right. And it wasn't until I was in my early 20s that they were so irregular that I was getting maybe about 3 or 4 a year that I decided to go to the doctor and just kind of say, I don't think my menstrual cycle is right. So he sent me to the hospital and I got an ultrasound done, and they looked at my ovaries and said immediately, you've got cysts on your ovaries, you've got PCOS. It affects, let me get this right, it's either 20 or 30%, a really high percentage of Irish women suffer from it. Now, it comes with a huge amount of side effects. An awful lot of people can suffer from excess hair growth, acne, and just basically massive hormonal imbalances. For me, the symptoms were that I just had really irregular periods, and the more weight I put on, the more irregular they became, until eventually I was getting 1 a year. They just kind of like would disappear, and it was just like I had massive sugar addiction, and that was sending all my hormones out of kilter. So my advice for when anybody asks me about PCOS is, they always say, well, what you have to do is you have to lose weight, and when you lose weight then your PCOS goes. And I was there going, yeah, but for me that's like just like pissing in the wind. I was like going, like, it's just one affects the other. So when I lost all my weight and I gave up the big huge massive sugar addiction, my PCOS was cured. As in, you saw at the end of my documentary, they went in and did a scan and everything, and they were like, your ovaries are perfect. My periods came back completely normal, regular, in sync, in cycle. My PCOS is effectively gone. So that is I will do actually, I think, a whole in-depth vlog about PCOS, because it affects so many people that I'll tell you everything that I learned along the way and my whole experience from going through it and then coming out the other side as well. So if you have PCOS, get off the sugar. That's the key, absolute key. Erica says, lads, you're just obsessed with my love life. Okay, we know you love Tom Hardy, but can you describe your dream man so we can keep an eye out for him for you? You big pack of Cilla Blacks. That's so nice of you, thanks. You know that I put up pictures of Tom Hardy on my Snapchat all the time because he's a big dirty ride, isn't he? So my dream man, how would I describe him? Right, if he's out there, like, I know I put up the pictures of Tom Hardy and everything because he's gorgeous, right? And you know that we watch all these CBeebies stories of him, and like every woman my age is swooning over him because he's a big ride. But do I necessarily want to marry Tom? No, I just want to shag him and then just kick him out of the bed. Who do I want to actually marry? Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. My big thing with Mr. Dream Man is that I always say the key word is that I want him to be refined. So I'm looking for, it would be a bonus, of course, if he's an absolute ride. Tall, dark and handsome, yes. I want him to be tall and manly and sexy, but I want him to be kind, and I want him to be refined and classy and funny and a little bit quirky, a little bit eccentric, just a little bit. And yeah, if you find him, bring him to me and I shall chat him up. Maybe not, because I'm brutal at that. But anyway. Tanya, no, we did that one. Tell us about your gym routine. Yes, so loads of people asked about this, and the fact that I said that I'm going to up my exercise in order to accelerate my weight loss. Okay, so my gym routine. Now, obviously, I am really lucky, and I know I harp on about this all the time. Matt Keeley is my personal trainer. I used to hate the gym. Then I got a personal trainer. I learned how to work out properly, and everything changed. Everybody goes, it's too expensive. I don't have the money to be spending on a personal trainer. It's the first thing, the obstacle that everybody puts up. If you can go to a personal trainer once or twice a week, the dream. If you are in a financial position to do that, do it. If you're not, save up the money so that you can be in a position to do that. Even if it means that you're going to get yourself like the first like maybe 10 sessions, so that you can get a workout program from a trainer who's going to design it specifically for you, your needs and what you need. Learn how to use the machines in the gym properly. Now that I've learned how to use them and I'm going around the gym all the time just going, oh my God, what is your man doing? Japers, you know, people who sometimes I wonder how they don't walk out of the gym with a broken neck. It's mental. So learn how to work out properly. I am doing When I lost all the weight, all I was doing was just weights and resistance. I was just toning my body. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to do any crappy cardio. It was brilliant. But now that weight loss is my goal, I have to do cardio. I have to do HIIT sessions, which is high intensity interval training. I'm lifting weights like a mofo, and that is what I am doing. I wish I didn't have to do the cardio, but listen, I ate the bread, so I have to pay the price for it. So I am going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week for 45 minutes to an hour, depending. And listen, lads, you have to do it. You have to work out. If you don't have time to go to the gym, sure, I have the kids and blah, blah, blah. You're full of all the excuses, and your BB is coming out telling you all that. Get out and walk. Go and walk in the park. Oh, Jules, I don't even have time to do that. Well then, stick YouTube on, look up the body coach, look up one of his HIIT sessions and follow along there. Do it in your living room. You have to move. You have to move and get sweaty. Grania is asking, has your hair fully regrown back since it all fell out? Yeah, well, it didn't all fall out. I lost about 2/3 of my hair, which is a really common side effect after rapid weight loss. And I know I talked about it at length before in vlogs. I'm going to do a full vlog all about it, because I didn't realise until I talked about it before how many women out there are affected by and suffering from hair loss, and it is heartbreaking. It's awful when your hair starts coming out in your hands and you're in the shower and you're looking at your hands and it's covered in strands of hair. It's terrifying. So I'm going to do that in the next couple of weeks, a vlog all about my hair loss, because my hair extensions, which have been in for 6 months now, are in rag order and need to be redone. So of course I'm going to good old Kira Lambert's to get my Gold Fever hair extensions redone. So I'm going to document all of that, and I'm going to show you the progression of my hair over the last 2 years since it fell out, since I was using those crap clip-in extensions, and then how much my hair has grown and been protected while I've had the extensions in. And I'll show you the whole process, and I'll talk all about the psychological aspects and emotional aspects of my hair falling out, because it was awful. So I'm going to do a whole vlog about that, because it's a really, really kind of important thing. Antona was asking me about portion sizes. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole vlog all about that as well. I think an awful lot of people, what she was saying in her message was just kind of, Jules, can you tell us about portion sizes? Because I'm switching over to all the healthy eating, and I'm loving all your healthy snacks and all the healthy food and everything, and I'm doing my meal prep and the whole lot, but now I'm just eating what she fears is too much of the good stuff. Really, really common side effect when adjusting to the healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to do a vlog showing exact portion sizes, like when it comes to nuts, how many nuts? And when it comes to snacks and stuff like that, what are the sizes that we're talking about? A meal prep meal, how much does it weigh and stuff like that? I don't weigh any of my food. I don't count my calories. I don't count macros. I am not Rain Man. That is stuff like life is too short for that. What I do is I switch to a healthy eating plan, not a diet, and my body just falls into line and the weight falls off, because I'm not doing any sort of restrictions, any sort of pulling back the amount of calories that I'm having. Lads, would you be able? I couldn't be arsed doing any of that. I have a really good breakfast, a good lunch and a good dinner and healthy snacks, and I know that it's within my range, and I'm burning off the excess pounds, and I feel flippin' amazing. And I'm drinking my de-bloater water. For the first 2 weeks you should be having it every second day, and then have it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and oh my god, my skin is better, my eyes, the whites of my eyes are whiter. I just feel incredible. So, Orla's asked, what have you planned for your upcoming vlogs? Yes, I did that. Linda asked, how can I get rid of belly fat? Okay, so Linda, I remember your message. I don't have it copied and pasted here, but basically Linda was saying that she had been drinking a huge amount of Coca-Cola and was totally addicted to it, and now has given it up and feels so much better for it, but wants to know specifically how can she target belly fat, as that's where she's holding it. Well, belly fat, massively, booze and sugar, yes. So if you've given up the Coca-Cola, that's incredible, because I mean your average, just normal size bottle of Coke has 13, 14 teaspoons of sugar in it. So if you were knocking back one of those a day, means you'd be having 85 teaspoons of sugar per week, just in one bottle of Coke alone, which is horrific. So there's a huge amount of people out there addicted to Coke because of all the caffeine and the caramels and all sorts of stuff that are in it. So one, you've given up the Coca-Cola, so that's dramatically going to help you reduce your body fat, because you're reducing your sugar intake. And also booze. I know, lads, it's sad but true, but if you want to target the belly fat, You got to reduce the amount of sugar intake and reduce the booze. And that's where it'll go from the tummy area. Sorry, I've got something in my throat. What was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, so that's all the questions. Lads, have you got any more questions, or have I've covered everything? I've been rabbiting on for too long.
No, but what do we do next week? Maybe we've got something really cool coming next week, Jules.
Yes, we've got something really cool coming next week. So, Graham has ordered a pH testing kit, and we are going to look at acidity and alkalinity. Is that a word? Yeah. Thought I just made it up, of the body, the pH of the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to get loads of bottled water, all the different brands and everything that are out there. We're going to test all of their pHs. Also, we're going to test my pH. So we've got to get some bodily fluids. So we need a bit of spit, and a bit of wee, and a bit of what else? That's all you're having, okay? And we're going to test the pH of it and see on the Jules plan, where's my pH of my body? I think it'll be really, really interesting to look at. Also, we're going to get some Red Bull and test the pH of that. And I don't know, if anybody has any more ideas about what pH stuff we can test, we're going to do it here in the studio live next Wednesday. So also then I'm going to talk a lot about the acidity and alkalinity of your body, because basically, anyway, listen, I'm not even going to go into it now. We will go there next week with the whole thing about pH and everything. Got another question from Graham here.
Sarah Sheridan is on the old...
I forgot to check. Yeah.
She wants to know what's in the deep bloater water, so I think you should tell her to check out your vlog.
Yes. Sarah, okay, so if you go onto julescoll.com and go into the Lose It With Jules section, there is a whole section there on the deep bloater water giving the recipe, and there also is the link to the video. It would be like all of these videos, they're all on YouTube and Facebook in a playlist. There is one specifically showing this is how you make the de-bloater water. It is miraculous, lad. I swear by the stuff. It's just so incredible. It's detoxing and cleansing and de-bloatering, whatever that is. So the full recipe for that, Sarah, is in the vlog and on my website.
Jane Merrigan wants to know food prep for families. Any tips for families?
For families. Okay, well, Jane, I tell you what, it is more difficult meal prepping for a family, because last night, was it last night or the night before? Yeah, it was last night. My brother Gavin has joined the Jules plan. So I was like, right, let's do our meal prep together. So I made this big dish. It was chicken with vegetables, brown rice. And I was like, I'll make it like a double load for the two of us together. Well, I tell you what, I was there going, geez, I wish I had a catering kitchen here. We had the biggest pots in the whole kitchen out and making everything at high volume. We made 16 dinners, which is lunch and dinner for me for 4 days and lunch and dinner for him for 4 days. And it took us exactly 1 hour to do it. And we made a whole load of chia puddings and everything as well. So if you're making for the family, what I would recommend is that you just get gigantic pots and make everything in big volume. Just make it in big batches, and you can do things as like bologneses and stuff like that, whatever. And you can put them into lunch boxes, like meal prep boxes, or you can put them into like Ziploc bags, which are great for high volume storage in the fridge or the freezer, because you can Ziploc them and lie them flat, which means they're going to take up less space in the fridge or in the freezer. Just the kind of thing where, you know, maybe at weekends or whatever it is, just set time aside. Like for me, I spend 2 hours a week cooking, that's it. That means I do the washing up twice, 2 hours, that's it. I don't have to worry about anything. I just grab and go. It's there for me all the time. The healthy choice is at my fingertips. Weight loss, the whole thing. Meal prep is the secret. It is the key. You put in this much effort and you get this much results. Anybody else?
Finally, Edel Murray wants to send you big love and it really appreciates all the vlogs you're doing.
Oh, Del, right back at you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. You have shown me just incredible support and love. I had 20,000 likes on Facebook the other day. I got 380,000 views in the first month of the vlogs going out on Facebook, which is just phenomenal. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate every time you like things and you give it a little like, you share, you comment, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you show any sort of support, Instagram, everything. So like below, give us an old like, give us a share, really, really massively appreciate it. And it helps to spread the love, it spread the awareness, and you never know who might see it on your page and just go, oh my God, and you could help to change their life.
And don't forget the reminder button to about these that when we go live.
Yes, so when we go live on Facebook, I know I put reminders out in social media, and a lot of you put like alarms in your phone to go, oh, you know, at 5 to 6. But there is a little button just under there that you just have to click, and it's just like it says reminder, and it will send you a little reminder on your phone or on your laptop or whatever, and it tells you when Jules is going live. So obviously you can watch things back as well, whatever, but do give that little button a click. It would be fantastic. These Facebook and YouTube and just these live social media videos are so much fun, and I would not be able to do them without the genius of the tech that is GTM Events. Amazing suite of cinematic cameras, and we are not 4K. Oh hell no, we are 4.6.
4.6.
4.6, that's right. So a massive thank you to GTM Events, a company that I'm very proud to work for, that help us do all of these. Oh, there's the buzz, there's the alarm. We've hit the perfect time. Look at that, lads. You sent in the perfect amount of questions and everything. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you here again for tomorrow's vlog. Remember, it's 6 o'clock, 7 days a week. All the information, everything is up on julescoll.com. Sit down, surf through the website, surf back through the vlogs. It's all out there, and it's all out there because I have a wonderful sponsor. Thank you so much to Havana Skin Clinic who support my vlog series. Check out their website. It's havanaskinclinic.com. And for all things social media, broadcasting live across social media, GTM Events. We're tagged, the Facebook page is tagged above, so give their page a like and you can stay up to date on everything that we are up to with GTM. And it's actually also over to the side page as well. I put it on my Facebook the other day. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the love and support. Love you guys, and I'll see you for the next live video next Wednesday at 6.